guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since, well, not a while, but it's been, I believe, over a week since the last time I've made a video. Let me just real quick update you all on everything that has been going on so far in nursing school. So again, for those of you that don't know, I am a semester 1 nursing student. Right now the classes that I'm taking are pathophysiology, fundamentals, health assessment, and then I have a clinical, which basically a clinical is like being able to actually go into a hospital setting and practice on actual human beings. But so a quick update, like I said, I took my first pathophysiology test this week. Actually this past Tuesday I took it. I don't know how to feel about it. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. We had like 69 questions. It was timed. I don't know the exact amount of time that we were allotted, but I believe when I finished my test we still had like 20 minutes left on the timer. But excuse me, what was I saying? I just lost my train of thought. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But then again, I don't really know. Like, I don't know how to feel, if I should feel like great about it. But then again, I don't know. I know that I didn't do that bad, but I know I didn't do that great. I don't have my score yet. I probably won't find out until Tuesday, which is when I go back to the class. Let's see what else in my other I've taken a quiz like the week before last. I took a quiz in patho. I think I missed like 2 out of, I don't know, but I only missed 2. Don't know the grade for that either. In my health assessment this past week, I actually took a quiz as well. It was 34 questions and I missed 2. And then for fundamentals, we haven't really done like a test or quiz or anything, but I do know that we do have something coming up for this week coming. Today is Friday. For this week coming, we do have a health assessment lecture and lab quiz. And the way that works is we'll have a lecture test, and then right after, following that lecture test, that same day, same class time, we'll go in and we'll take a lab test. And so I believe this week our lab test is going to be over the assessment of ears and eyes. So that tells you what I'm going to be working on for the next few days. I'm definitely getting those steps down. So the reason for this video, I thought I'd make a quick video real quick, simple, fast, easy, of what is in my nursing school bag. I remember when I was in high school, I remember when I was in my college, like main campus, when I was getting ready to go into nursing school, I was so amazed by everything. Like, I wanted to know everything that I would need in nursing school. I wanted to know what I was going to be dealing with, what I was going to be working with, what I was going to be able to have, things like that. So that is why I came up with the topic to do this video, what's in my nursing school bag. And I actually got this idea from another student nurse. Her channel, I believe, was called The Nurse Nook. She did this video as well. But I actually have 2 bags, and I'm going to go into my backpack and then my lab kit. So let's jump right to it. Okay, so first we're going to go into my backpack. I actually asked my mom to get me another backpack for Christmas. So I actually got this backpack for Christmas, this past Christmas. It's a pink backpack. I mean, you honestly could use any backpack you want to, but I will advise that if you can, like, get a rolling backpack, because these books are very heavy. And I know you're probably thinking, wow, I'm a grown person, why would I get a rolling backpack? But you'd be surprised how many people actually have rolling backpacks, because like I said, these books are heavy. All the material, everything that you're carrying in this backpack, it can get really heavy. And then when you're carrying it so many days out of the week, it can get really tiring. And by the end of the week, your back is hurting. But I mean, a regular backpack is fine. So we're going to start off with, let me kind of put this down just a little bit. Okay, So we're going to start off with what I have in this compartment up here. I will say this backpack does have a lot of compartments, which is very beneficial because I can just have stuff everywhere. But yeah, so I'm going to start off with the first compartment at the bottom. So I have some notepads. I really use these like when I'm in class and say we're going over something in the book. Really for clinical, when we're going over skills in the book, and a teacher said, like my professor says, okay, make sure you remember this. I will write it down. I'll write it down like I have stuff written down now, and stick it in the book. And so that way, when I go back and review the book, I highlight the most important parts. I have these. I got these for Christmas as well. These are note tabs, but they're Band-Aids. I definitely use these because these definitely help me keep track of, where I'm at in the book. The essentials that aren't really important, but I will say I have my iPhone box chargers, I have these. And then also a pack of gum to keep me awake and attentive. Okay, so that was all I had in the first part. Okay, so now we're going to get to the most interesting stuff that I was saying. So in this first compartment, all I have is my utensil bag. You're going to need, well, me personally, I'm not going to say you're going to need, but me personally, I like colors, I like highlighters, I just like colors, and I like, a lot of different varieties. So that's what I have in here. I mean, you could be fine with a highlighter, pencil, pen, and not even need this. But I'm the type of person that I have to visualize it. I have to see it for it to get into my memory. So if you're that type of person, you're probably going to want one of these. And that's all I have in the first compartment. Okay, and in the back compartment, okay, so I will say I go to class on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And then I have my clinicals on Fridays, and my off days are on Monday. So depending on what day, what class I have that day, of course, will be the book or the binder that I have in the backpack. So today, I just so happen to have my health assessment book, physical examination health assessment. So that's the book that I have in here. And for every book or for every class, every book, whatever you want to say, I have a binder and a spiral that corresponds to it. So, and I have friends that don't even have binders, and I mean, they're doing just fine. But me, I just like organization. I have to make sure that I keep everything together, because if not, then I just feel like my life's a mess. So I don't really have, again, the semester just started, so I don't really have too much in here. But, so this is my binder for health assessment. Stuff over here. I have dividers. Again, I don't have that much paperwork, so there's really nothing to divide. But this is the binder for my health assessment. And then I'll have, again, like I said, I have a spiral that corresponds to the book, the class. Let's see. So like I said, I'm a very visual person. Like I need to see it out. I need to see it in color. And it puts it into memory. So let me say this. I'm not going to say, not at this point, I'm not going to say what my study tips are. I'm not going to say how I study, my study schedule. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't know if it's effective. I need to see a good test score to know whether or not my studying habits were effective or not. So whenever I get a test score that I feel like is good enough to share the study method that I did to achieve that test score, that's when I'll go ahead and tell you guys what or how I study. But I will say, just because I already have my spiral out, when I take notes, I'm a person of color, so my spirals are full of color all the time. And then in my books, I have to highlight in color. So, like I said, I have friends that don't do this. They'll just take a pencil and a pen and call it a day. It's just who you are as a person and what you think will help you retain the information more. Now that is actually, two more things. Kind of similar to the notepads that I had earlier, but these are kind of bigger. If you need to make a note for, I don't know, you make a note that's not going to fit on that Post-it, these are good as well. Okay, and then the last thing I have, which is very super important. I will say I advise everyone going to nursing school to get one of these, is an agenda. This thing keeps my life in track. It makes me know what I have coming up. So this was like my first week. I had all this stuff, and then this is like for this upcoming month so far what I have to worry about. So keeping an agenda is definitely important, just so you know your due dates, deadlines, all that. So you make sure you give yourself enough time to get it all done. So that's it for the backpack. We're gonna go ahead and go check out the lab kit. Okay, so the lab kit. Ours, depending again on which school you go to, it could be different. It could be sold separately. You may not even have to buy a kit. You may just have to buy like the individual pieces itself, just depending on what your school is. However, my school, they sell everything in a kit, and I believe it's like $108. So yeah, this is $108. Let's go ahead and look what's inside. There's nothing in this front compartment. But inside, we have a stethoscope. I use this really in my health assessment lab class and in my clinical, obviously. This is something very important. If you don't have anything, you need to have this stethoscope. Okay, and then next, everything has fallen out of it, but I have this little pocket pouch, which actually is really beneficial because I can just, in my white coat, I can just slide it inside, and so everything is pretty handy. And if I need a pen or whatever, I have it already in my white coat. So I have some scissors, and then I have a pen, a color-coded or different color-coded? Not color-coded, but a pen that has different colors, which is really good. Again, I'm a visual person, so this is perfect for me. And then lastly, we have, wow, I just shot myself. Lastly, we have the pen light for assessing. Okay. Okay, and then next we have the blood pressure cup. Obviously, you can tell what my school colors are. Yeah, we have a blood pressure cup, and again, I use this in health assessment and clinical. Okay, next we have a diagnostic hammer. I obviously haven't used it yet. Don't know if I'm going to use it in semester 1, but yeah, this came in the lab kit. Now that I say how I said that I'm not going to use it in semester 1, as you, I'm sure all of you know, each semester is a different, let's say, level of nursing. So semester 1, there's a lot of things that we probably won't be doing. I know that I was told in semester 1, a lot of the work that we'll be doing, like at the hospital setting, is just really going to be CNA type stuff. So diagnostic hammer, not sure if I'm going to use it. Next, we have, I haven't opened it yet, but I actually need to because I need to study with this. We have a tuning fork. This test hearing, we actually just went over in class this past week in health assessment, and I'll be using it for my health assessment lab test this coming Thursday. And then that's actually it. The stethoscope came with to change the sticker and the earpieces out if you wanted to. But guys, that's it. That's all I have in my bag. I'm really glad that you guys decided to watch this video. Hopefully you got a good insight on the materials and the utensils of what you're going to be having to have once you get into nursing school. If you guys again have any requests, questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to let me know. I know it's HESI season. A lot of people are taking their HESI right now, so good luck to all of you who are taking it, and congratulations to those of you who have passed it. And for those of you who have failed it, please do not feel defeated. Again, just go in, study, and go in that second time. Go in with confidence, pass, and you'll be fine, and you'll be on your way to nursing school for the fall semester. So again, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and if you have any requests or anything of that nature, please feel free to let me know.